Hey guys, Tyler at No 40 Fly Shop in Coeur d'Alene doing our fly tying segment today, and today we are going to do a basic black beetle. But what's cool about this one, I call this my spotlight beetle. I put a really fair amount of holographic tinsel on the back, and this stuff kind of has a little bit of a crinkle to it. They do this in a thin, they also do it in a thick. Either will work. But what I really like about this stuff, when we're fishing a beetle, a lot of times we're fishing it as a dropper. This is a pretty good size beetle, so he's probably a little easier to see, but for most instances, these guys ride really flat in the water, and they're hard to see, especially in low light or choppy water. So this stuff, man, I found a long time ago, it really sparkles and dances, and you can see it from a long ways away, especially on a sunny day. I don't think it's so much for the fish, maybe they like it, but as far as the sparkle here, but you can really pick it up off the water. I see fish a lot of times, we'll be fishing this in tandem with a kind of a hopper, which we just did a video on, and we'll have this beetle as a dropper. Shoot, they'll come up and look at the hopper and then see the beetle and turn over and eat the beetle instead for whatever reason. So I don't know if it seems like an easier meal to them, but these things are really basic, but as far as tying goes, but super effective. And we're gonna keep the trend going. We did this hopper a little bit ago, and we've been tying them on these a little bit bigger stinger hooks here by Gamakatsu, the B10Ss, and it works equally as well for this beetle pattern. It's a pretty good sized beetle, but they're, throughout the summer you guys will see big pine beetles, and sometimes they're, gosh, up to an inch long. So fish love them. Kick them up against the bank, put them behind your hopper as your secondary fly, twitch them, make them move a little bit, but incorporate this lateral scale, and this is the opal, and it seems to really catch the sunlight well, and you can see it from a long ways away. Some of the old school patterns used to have a little piece of orange foam on there, and just never really seemed to do a whole lot. But so I started tying this with that lateral scale on there, and it sure seems to stand out. So anyways, let's show you how to tie it. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to show you how to tie my spotlight foam beetle here. So I've already got my thread tied in. Put a little thread base down, and then move your thread to the back. First we're going to put in our flash material here, and this is lateral scale. They make a wider version which works good too, or if you guys can't find that, you can use the thinner and just double it up, or put a handful in here. So come back up to the front of the fly. We'll work this all the way back. So I've got a pretty healthy amount in here. The reason I'm using so much, when we go to fold it, it will kind of spread out a little bit. Next, we're going to take a pretty good sized piece of foam here and put a little angle cut in it, and that will tie in right here at the back. This is again Rainey's Evisote, and this is the I believe the 1/8 inch thick material. Alright, so got your flash, got your foam, and now we're going to dub, doing a little blue, steely blue dubbing for the belly. Kind of a metallic blue. Pretty good amount here. And dub her in. Come all the way up to the front. Okay, fold her over. Pinch. And then I'm going to take my scissors and butt it right up against the eye here. Trim. And now take your flash material, fold that over like that. Now we're going to fold it back a little bit. Okay. I'll leave a little, like a wing right here. It'll stand up just a little bit. That's okay. It's almost really turns it into an indicator, guys. And then we'll take some more of our dubbing. This stuff's kind of long and fibrous here, so what you guys can do is use that to your advantage and tie in some legs like this. And these will move pretty good on the water too. So just tie a little bit off each side. This is a pretty fast fly to tie. It's not a whole lot to it here, guys. That's kind of the beauty of it too. I'll add just a little bit more. That'll hold those legs back a little bit. Okay, and then tie her off. Cool. Make sure your eye's good to go. Okay. I'll lift some of that out of the way, and now we'll do a little UV over the flash on the back here, guys. And like I was saying, I like to fish this guy as a dropper behind a grasshopper pattern. You can fish it by itself, you know, it's pretty visible, but there's maybe some particular rougher water that you guys... Oh, it looks like my light died. Oh, that's cool. That's right, you get the point. So go ahead and put your glue on there, hit it with your light, good to go, and that'll secure that flash back there, so after you guys catch a couple fish, it's not going to tear it up as much. But that's it. It's a real quick one. You guys could even come through and either trim out or pick out your dubbing underneath here. I love these B10S stinger hooks. This is I think an 8, and that gets a really nice sticky point out there for those fish to grab onto. You know, if you guys are using a traditional dry fly hook or something like that, you just start to reduce with all that material, foam, dubbing, the gape here, which I think you can miss a lot of fish. So this is a cool hook for a pattern like this. But anyways, there you go. I call that my Spotlight Beetle. Shows up really, really well on sunny days, and just the light dances off that lateral scale. And this is the opal. You could do red, I think they have blue, other colors too, but this opal really seems to almost turn into like a disco ball out there. But give it a shot, guys. Appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.